jeepers! My heart's thumping so loud I can't hardly breathe. Toto? Toto? No need to be scared anymore. She ain't following us. I won't let her touch you no how. Toto? Oh! There you go. Oh, did she hurt you? She tried to, didn't she? Oh, Toto. She must be the meanest old woman who ever was. Let's go tell Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. They'll take care of her. Come on, Toto.
58.
Aunt Em.
Dorothy, please, we're trying to count.
Just listen to what Miss Gulch did to Toto.
Dorothy, please.
But, Aunt Em, she hit him.
Don't bother us now, honey. You see, this old incubator's gone bad. We're like lose a lot of our chicks.
Oh, the poor things. Oh, but Aunt Em, Miss Gulch hit Toto right over the back with a rake just because she says he gets in her garden and chases her nasty old cat every day.
Dorothy, please.
But he doesn't do it every day, just once or twice a week, and he can't catch her old cat anyways. And now she says she's gonna get this.
Dorothy, we're busy.
Uncle Henry, can't you do something?
I'm doing something right now, honey. So just keep out of our head.
All right.
Okay, which one of you two geniuses suggested we move the wagon before we put the wheel on?
Hey, so if one less makes sense, don't it?
Well, sense or no sense, when I lift up the axle, you two shove her on.
Zeke, Hickory, know what Miss Gulch did to Toto?
Sure, they made this new wheel smaller than the other three.
She tried to kill him.
Well, bigger or smaller, get on here. My arms are pulled clean out of their sockets. I ain't a statue, you know, not made of iron.
Okay.
Why won't anyone listen? Don't you care about Toto?
Ow, you got my finger.
Hunk, what am I going to do about Miss Gulch? Just because Toto chases her old cat.
Now look at Dorothy, you ain't using your head about Miss Gulch. Ain't you got no brains?
Oh, well, sure, I have brains.
Well, then why don't you use them? When you come home from school, don't go by Mrs. Gulch's place. Toto won't get in garden and you won't get in no trouble, see?
Quit just standing there and pull that junk out of the wagon. We got a parcel lumbered all the time before the weather turns.
Will do, Mr. Gale.
Zeke, what am I going to do?
Well, for a start, Dorothy, don't let the old gold chapper try and buffalo you. She ain't nothing to be afraid of. You just gotta stand up to her, that's all. Little courage and little grit.
I'm not afraid of her.
That's what I wanted to hear. You just gotta walk with her head up, chest out. Next time she squawks, just stare her right in the eye. That's what I do.
Would you really?
Sure I would. These days, you just gotta walk tall, shoot straight, and there's no reason to be afraid of nothing or nobody.
Oh, Zeke, are you all right?
What are you trying to do, kill a guy?
How can you be so cruel?
Come on, Dorothy, it's just a rib.
Oh, you really scared him. Can't you see how white he is?
Who is scared?
You were scared. If you were a jackrabbit, you'd be in the next country by now.
Here, what's all this jabberwack when there's work to be done? I know 3 shiftless farmhands that'll be out of a job before they know it.
Honest, Gail, we was just having a little fun.
A farm's no place for fun. If you want fun, go join a circus.
Might just do that. Be a strong man. See the world.
Well, don't start posing for it now. Here, have some cookies. Can't work on an empty stomach.
Thank you.
Just bake. You don't have to sit down to eat them. Get that wagon hitched up, and Zeke, you go feed those hogs before they worry themselves into anemia.
Auntie Em, really, do you know what Miss Gulch said she was going to do to Toto? She said she was going to...
Dorothy, dear, stop imagining things. You always get yourself into a fret over nothing.
Well, it's just
Find yourself a place today where you won't get into any trouble.
some place where there isn't any trouble. I wonder if there is such a place. Not a place that you can get to by boat or by train. It's far away, beyond the moon, behind the rain. When all the world is a hopeless jumble, and raindrops tumble around, then opens a magic. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow
I ain't about to start now.
I need to speak to you and your wife right away about Dorothy.
Dorothy? Why? What did Dorothy do?
What's she done? I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
Oh, you mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit her dog, eh?
Elmira Gulch. I just made a fresh batch of cookies if you've been mind to stay a while. I'm afraid I have no appetite, Mrs. Kane. Indeed, I am so shaken by the ferocious attack of your niece's vicious dog, I may never eat again.
You don't eat, you'll waste away, and I hate to see you dwindle.
Dorothy, dear, could you bring Toto out here a minute? I'm sure if she's done anything to upset you, she'll be only too happy to apologize, as best she can. It's gone beyond apologizes, Mrs. Gale. I have laid an official complaint with the county sheriff.
Was he sober?
Dorothy, dear, Miss Gulch here seems very upset. That dog's a menace to the community.
That's not true.
As an act of public service, young woman, I am taking that dog to the sheriff and make sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Oh, Toto. Oh, no, you can't. You mustn't. Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, you won't let her, will you?
Of course we won't. Will we, Em?
Oh, Auntie Em, Toto didn't mean to. He didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I'm the one that ought to be punished. You can send me to bed without supper.
Now you hear how sorry the child is. Surely if she promises to give your place a wide berth. If you don't hand the dog over now, I'll bring a damage suit that'll take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite. How would it be if she kept him tied up? He's really quite gentle. With gentle folk, that is. Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's his order allowing me to take him, unless you want to go against the law. What's it say, Henry?
Exactly what she says. You gotta hand him over, Dorothy.
No, I won't let you take him. You go away. I'll bite you myself.
Dorothy!
Oh, you wicked old witch. Oh, don't let him take Toto. Don't let him take her. Please, please don't.
We can't go against the law, baby. I'm afraid poor Toto's just gonna have to go.
No.
Stop her!
Come on, Dorothy, it's no use running.
Hickory, I thought you were my friend.
He is your friend. We all are.
You can't fight the law, Dorothy. Some things are bigger than all of us.
Let me have him, Dorothy.
Put them in the basket, Henry. Now you're seeing reason.
Oh, don't, Uncle Henry.
That's more like it. Elmira Gulch, just because you own half the county doesn't mean you have the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I really thought of you. And now, well, being a good Christian woman, I can't say it.
Well, I can't, so if you want to hear, you better cuddle your carcass off of my land.
I don't take kindly to that kind of talk, Henry Gale. Just remember, I have friends in high places.
Then why go climb on your broomstick and go visit them? Got those horses hitched to the wagon yet?
Illa done, Mr. Gale.
You ain't getting up. You get it done right now. Sky's getting darker every minute.
Come on inside, honey.
No, I'm not going anywhere with you. If you truly loved me, you wouldn't have let Toto go.
She had an order from the sheriff, Dorothy. What was I supposed to do? Just wave a wand and make it disappear?
You could have tried at least.
Kids.
You stood there like you were stuffed or something.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't think of anything.
One mean old woman and you were scared of her.
If it weren't my place to interfere.
And you're worst of all. You stopped Toto getting away. I just hate you.
Dorothy, they make me feel terrible inside. Don't say that. It's like my heart was all torn out.
I don't care. I never went to see any of you ever again. Toto was my only friend that I had in the world. Now I've got no one to talk to, no one to play with, and I'll never see him again as long as I live. Toto! Oh my goodness. Oh, you got away from that horrible woman, you wonderful dog. Oh, but she'll be coming back for you any minute. We've got to get away. We've got to run away. We need a bone for you and food for me, and we're going to run away and never, ever come back.
Here, doggy. Here, doggy. Where is the dreaded animal?
I told you off my land, Miss Gulch.
I did, but the dog got away.
He could have enjoyed your company much.
Where the little girl is, that's where I'll find the dog. Kindly bring her out here.
You never give up, do you? Dorothy.
She ain't in the house, Henry. That fresh batch of cookies is gone too, and so is my picture from the mantle. Sounds like you've a runaway on your hands. If she's on the road, I'll find her and I'll bring that dog back for good.
If you were so anxious to have it, you should have looked after her better.
Don't blame me. The catch in my basket's faulty. That's the last time I buy anything from a charity bazaar.
Well, if it were done, it were best be done equally on both sides. Well, house guest, huh? Now, who might you be? Well, no, don't tell me. You're traveling in disguise. No, you're going on a visit. No, it's not right. You're running away.
Well, how did you guess?
Professor Marvel never guesses. He knows. Now, why are you running away?
Well,
no, don't tell me. They don't understand you at home. They don't appreciate you. You want to see other lands, big cities, big mountains, big oceans.
Oh, well, it's just like you could read what was inside of me.
Well, it is my trade, my calling. See what it says on the side of my conveyance.
Oh, Toto, that's not polite.
Oh, it's perfectly welcome, as one dog to another, eh? Now, where were we?
Oh, please, Professor. Why can't we come with you and see all the crowned heads of Europe?
Oh, do you know any? Oh, you mean the thing. Yes, well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal first. Have a seat right there. Now, just make yourself comfortable while I conjure out of the air, out of thin air, this very authentic, magic, genuine crystal. Used by the priests of Isis and Osiris in the days of the pharaohs of Egypt, in which Cleopatra first saw the approach of Mark Antony and Julius Caesar, and so on and so on. Now, just hold your hands out there, and we'll gaze into the crystal. Now, you better close your eyes for a minute in order to be in better tune with the infinite. We can't do these things without being in tune with the infinite. Yes, that's right. All right. Now you can open them. We'll gaze into the crystal. Oh, what's this I see? Oh, it's a house with a picket fence.
That's our farm.
Yes. Oh, there's a woman wearing a polka dot dress.
Yes.
Her face is careworn.
That's Aunt Em.
Yeah, her name is Emily.
Yeah, that's right. What's she doing?
Why, she's crying. Someone has hurt her. Someone has just about broken her heart.
Why would anyone do that?
I don't know, but it's someone she loves very much. Someone she's taking care of in sickness.
I had the measles once. She stood right by me every minute.
Uh-huh.
But that was when I was very little. She doesn't care about me at all now, and I don't care about her.
That's not what the crystal says.
They were going to kill Toto, and she did nothing to stop them.
Well, I don't see any of that in the crystal. All I see is a woman who loves you and does the best she can.
Well, what's she doing now?
Why, oh, what's this? Oh, she's putting her hand on her heart. Oh, she's dropping down on the bed.
Oh, you don't suppose she could really be sick, do you? Oh, I've got to get to her right away.
Oh, well, what's this? I thought you were going to come along with me.
Oh, no, Professor, I really must be getting home right away. But thanks for everything.
Goodbye. Safe journey. Oh, better get the horse under cover. There's a storm blowing. A whopper. Poor little kid. Hope she gets home all right.
Get those horses into a wagon and find Hickory. Hickory dog got it, Hickory.
It's a twister! It's a twister! There's a move!
And headed straight for us.
Cut free the horses.
Good man.
You ain't found her then?
She's somewhere out in the storm! Dorothy!
Come on, everyone. In the storm cellar.
We can't just leave her out here, Hickory!
Nothing else we can do for us except pray for all of us.
Aunt Em? Aunt Em? Where is everybody? What's happening? Oh, everything's moving, everything's flying. Even we're flying. We must be inside the twister. We must be over the rainbow.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
I know we're not in Kansas. You're calling me a witch?
Why, yes. Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Oh, well, I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh, well, is that the witch?
Who, Toto? Toto's my dog.
Oh, well, I'm a little muddled. You see, the Munchkins have called me because a new witch has just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And there's the house, and here you are, and those legs are all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East. And so, what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Oh, but I've already told you. I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. What was that?
Why, they're the Munchkins. They're laughing because I'm a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North.
Oh, you are? Well, I beg your pardon, but I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
Only bad witches are ugly. The Munchkins are happy because you freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East. It's all right.
But what are munchkins?
Oh, why, they're the little people that live in this land. And the blue is their favorite color. It's all right. Now come out and thank her. Come out, wherever you are. The young lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky. She fell very far. And Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
She brings good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of Kansas, a miracle occurred.
It really wasn't a miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on her broomstick, thumbing for a hitch.
And oh, what happened next was rich. The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch. It landed on the Wicked Witch in the middle of a ditch. Which was not a happy situation for a Wicked Witch. The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch. It landed on the Wicked Witch in the middle of a ditch. Which was not a healthy situation for a Wicked Witch. Began to switch, then was reduced to just a snitch of what was once a Wicked Witch.
Thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly.
You killed us so completely, though I thank you very sweetly.
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
Ding dong, witch is dead, witch oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, wicked witch is dead. Wake up, sleepyhead, rub your eyes out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go below, below, below your home. Let's open up and sing, and ring the bells out. Ding dong, hurry up, sing it high, sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is dead.
As mayor of the Munchkin City, in the county of the land of Oz, I welcome you most regally.
But we've got to verify it legally to see
To see
if she
if she
is positively, absolutely, undeniably, and reliably dead.
As coroner, I must, but I thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, she's most sincerely really dead.
Friends, this is a day of independence for all the Munchkins and their descendants. If any. Yes. With the joyous news we spread, the wicked old witch at last is dead!
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Wake up, sleepyhead, rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone when the goblins go below, below, below your home. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells out. Ding dong, merry-o. Sing it high, sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is dead. The lullaby league, the lullaby league, the lullaby league, and in the name of the lullaby league, we wish to welcome you to Munchkinland. We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, and in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Munchkinland. We welcome you to Munchkinland, tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la.
From now on, you'll be history. You'll be his. You'll be his. You'll be history.
And we will glorify your name.
You'll be a bus. Be a bus.
Be a bus in the Hall of Fame. Tra-la-la, 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 tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la, 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 tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la, tra-la-la, tra-la-la.
I thought you said she was dead.
That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West, and she's worse than the other one was.
Where's my sister?
Yonder she lies.
Where?
There.
All right. Who's the smart aleck that decided to turn my sister into a house? Was it you, Glinda?
Not the house. Under the house.
Under the house?
It's my fault. I'm so sorry. I dropped my house on her.
You dropped your house on my sister? How could anyone be so unbelievably clumsy?
Look closer. You recognize her then?
Of course I recognize her.
Who else would wear those slippers full size?
The slippers! Little girl, you have done me a great service. I shall don the slippers and make my powers greater than ever! The slippers! They're gone! What have you done with them?
See for yourself. Step forward, Dorothy.
Give them back to me or else!
Oh, stop. It's too late. There they are, and there they will stay.
Give them back to me. They're of no use to you, and I'm the only one that knows how to use them. Give them back!
Stay tight inside of them, Dorothy. They must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
Stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Oh, fiddle faddle. You've no power while I'm here, so be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. It's true I can't attend to you here and now as I'd like to, but after a suitable period of grief and mourning. Ah,
I'd give anything to get out of Oz altogether. My Aunt Tim is missing me. She may even be ill. But which is the way back to Kansas? I can't go the way I came.
Yes, that's very true. There may be one person who can help you. The great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz? Is he good or is he wicked?
Oh, he's very good, but he lives in the Emerald City. That's quite a ways from you. Did you bring your broomstick with you?
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to walk then. The Munchkins will be able to see you safely to the border of Munchkinland.
But how do I start for the Emerald City?
Well, it's always best to start from the beginning. Just follow the yellow brick road.
Well, what happens if I...
Just follow the yellow brick road. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
My people do come and go quickly here. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick. Well, now which way do we go?
Pardon me. That way's a very nice way.
Who said that? Don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows don't talk.
It's pleasant down that way, too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Though people do go both ways.
Why, you did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
I haven't got a brain, only straw, so I ain't got a mind to make up.
Well, how can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
Well, I don't know, but some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
I guess you're right. Can't you get down?
Down? Oh, no. You see, I've got this pole stuck on my back.
Oh, well, is there any way I can help you?
Of course, I'm not very bright about doing things, but if you'll just bend the nail down in the back, maybe I'll just slip off.
I'll certainly try. It's an awfully stiff nail.
Oh, whoops. There goes more me again.
Oh, does it hurt you?
Oh, no, I just keep picking it up and putting it back in again.
Here, let me help you.
My, it's good to be free.
Are you all right?
Did I scare you?
No, I just thought you hurt yourself.
But I didn't scare you?
No, of course not.
I didn't think so. You see, I can't even scare a crow. Howdy, neighbor! They come from miles around just to eat in my field. Howdy, scarecrow! And laugh in my face.
Sandy Scarecrow swinging on a pole, to a blackbird sitting on a fence. Oh, the Lord gave me a soul, but forgot to give me common sense.
Said the blackbird, well,
you'd be thinking you could be another Lincoln.
If I only had a brain. The ocean's near the shore. You could think of things you never thought before. And then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nothing. My head full of stuffing, my heart filled with pain. I could dance and be merry, life would be a fairy tale if I only had a brain. The ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before.
And then you'd sit and think some more.
It'd be awful pleasing to reason out of reason with things I can't explain. Then perhaps I'd deserve you and be even worthy of you if I only had a brain. If I only had a brain.
Why, that was wonderful. If the crows back in Kansas could do that, the crows would be scared to pieces.
They would?
Oh, yes.
Where's Kansas?
That's where I live. I want to get back there so badly, I'm going all the way to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
You're going to see the wizard?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if I went with you, this wizard could give me some brains?
Oh, I couldn't say, but even if you didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
Yes, that's true.
But maybe you shouldn't. I've got a witch mad at me, and you could get into some deep trouble.
Witch? Ha! I'm not afraid of a witch. I'm not afraid of anything. Oh, except a lighted match.
Oh, well, I don't blame you for that.
Oh, but I face a whole box of them for the chance to get some brains. Look, I won't be in any trouble because I don't need a thing. And I won't try to manage things because I can't think. Won't you take me with you?
Oh, of course I will.
Yippee! I'm going to give me a brain.
To Oz?
To Oz. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. He is a wizard, if ever a wiz there was. If ever a wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Goodbye, Scarecrow.
I'm gonna miss that old hay bag.
I never really cared for him.
How's that?
Too much of a stuffed shirt.
You're hungry? But I thought only crows got hungry.
All living things need to eat.
I don't need to eat. Does that mean I'm not alive?
Oh, no, Scarecrow. You're the liveliest friend I've ever had.
Why, thank you. Just for that, you can eat as much as my hay as you'd like. And then you won't be hungry anymore.
No, Scarecrow, I couldn't do that.
You don't have to worry about me. As long as I keep my legs well stuffed, I can walk to the Emerald City no matter what shape I'm in on top.
Oh, well, it's a very kind offer, but I don't eat hay.
Oh, well, maybe it's just as well. A little mother field mouse has a nest in here. She wouldn't want to be disturbed.
Look, Scarecrow. Apples.
Apples? What's apples?
In the trees.
Oh, you mean those little tiny red birds hanging upside down by one leg?
Oh, no, they're not birds. They're something you eat, and they're delicious.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, well, we were walking for the longest of ways, and I was hungry, and... Did you say something?
She was hungry. She was hungry.
How would you like if someone came along and picked something off of you?
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting I'm not in Kansas anymore.
Come along, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples. Yuck.
Are you hinting our apples aren't what they ought to be?
Oh, no. It's just that she doesn't like little green worms.
Worms? Did you just say we had worms?
That's what it sounded like to me.
I'll show you how to get apples. Oh, yeah, you got worms, caterpillars, probably a whole bunch of woodlice, too.
How dare you? Let's give it to him, girls.
Take that.
How do you like the apples?
We like them just fine.
I've suddenly twigged. So have I. The main stops of us all.
I think it's time we bow out.
Why, look! It's a man! A man made out of tin.
What?
Yes. Did you say something? He said, oil. Oh, here it is. Where do you want to be oiled first?
He said his mouth. The other side.
Here you go.
My goodness, I can talk again. Oil my arms, please. Oil my elbows.
Oh, does it hurt?
Oh no, I filled up this axe for ages.
Oh, well, how'd you ever get like this?
You see, when I was flesh and blood like you, I fell in love with a munchkin maiden whose mother hated me. So to stop me from marrying her daughter, she hired the wicked witch of the west to put an evil spell on my axe. When I tried to chop down a tree, it chopped off my leg instead.
It chopped your leg off?
That's terrible.
But by good fortune, I knew of a wonderful tinsmith. He got me a new leg almost as good as the other one. And back I went to work. You know what happened?
It was something terrible, I bet.
I swung my axe again, and dang me if he didn't take off the other leg.
You should have got yourself a new axe.
Well, I guess you're right, but I got me a new leg instead. And back I went to work.
You sure were persistent.
This time I chopped off both my arms.
Oh, my.
I can see how you could have chopped off one arm. But how'd you manage to chop off the other one?
I told you, the axe was enchanted.
Oh, you see, Dorothy, if I had a brain, I could have worked that one out myself.
Sometimes I wish I hadn't got a new pair of arms, because last time I saw my axe was the worst time of all.
Oh, I don't want to hear this.
What happened?
I split myself right down the middle.
Oh, you poor thing.
So the tinsmith gave me a new head and body, but on my way home I got caught in a terrible rainstorm and I rusted solid.
Oh, it just wasn't your day, was it?
I've been here ever since.
Oh, well, you're perfect now.
Oh, my neck. Perfect. Just bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect.
Beautiful. What an echo.
Oh, it's empty. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
No heart. And as long as I have no heart, I can never love my munchkin maiden.
Don't cry, Tin Man. You will rust so dreadfully.
I used to carve her name on every tree.
You can say that again.
Said a tin man rattling his gems to a straw man sat a weary eye.
Oh, the smith gave me 10 rings, but forgot to put a heart inside.
Then he banged his on his chest and cried.
When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kinda human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental, regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Oh, picture me a balcony above a voice sings low.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I hear a beat,
How sweet.
the register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I could stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with the zipper if I only had a heart.
him for a new heart.
Oh, the tinsmith went out of business a long time ago.
Ran out of tin.
Oh, well then, perhaps you can visit the Wizard of Oz with us and ask him for a new heart.
Perhaps he wouldn't give me one when we got there?
Oh, but he will. He must. We've come such a long ways already.
You call that long? Why, you've only just begun.
You're the one who put the spell on my axe.
And it surely chopped you down to size, didn't it? And now I see you're helping the fine little lady along, are you, my gentleman? Well, stay out of her, I'll stuff a mattress with you, Scarecrow, and as for you, Tin Man, I'll make a beehive out of you. I'm not afraid of you. That just shows you have no brains. Allow me to educate you, Scarecrow. Want to play ball? Help! Fire, help! Just remember, Scarecrow, helping that girl reach the Emerald City will be your last burning ambition! I'll see you get safely to the wizard now, whether I get a brain or not. Stuff a mattress with me.
I'll see you to get the wizard, Dorothy, whether I get a heart or not. Beehive, bleh. Let's see her try to stuff a beehive with me.
Oh, you guys are the best friends anybody ever had. It's funny, but I feel as if I've known you all the time. And I couldn't have, could I?
I don't see how. You weren't around when our stuff was sewn together, were you?
And I've been over there rusting for the longest time.
Oh, well, I wish I could remember, but it really doesn't matter now. We know each other now, don't we?
We do.
To Oz?
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. He is a wizard, if ever was there was. If ever was there was, the Wizard of Oz is what he was. Because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
They're branching out for the wild forest.
I wouldn't be seen dead in that wild forest.
If I go there, I'd be petrified.
Of course I'm not very bright, but I think it'll get darker before it gets lighter.
You suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
We might.
Animals that eat straw.
Some. But mostly lions and tigers and bears.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Tigers and bears, oh my. Lions and 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 tigers and
Put 'em up. Which one you first? I'll fight you together if you want. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you with my eyes closed. Pulling an axe on me, sneaking up on me. What?
Hey, go away and leave us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? Afraid, huh? How long you think you can stay fresh in that can? Get up and fight, you shivering junkyard. Put your hands up, you lopsided bag of hay!
That's getting personal, Lion.
Yeah, get up and teach him a lesson.
What's wrong with you teaching him a lesson?
Well, I hardly know him.
Well, I'll get you anyway, you.
Oh, shame on you.
What do you do that for? I didn't fight it.
No, but you try to. Oh my goodness, it's bad enough when you go picking on a straw man, but when you go around picking on poor little dogs.
Well, you didn't have to go and hit me, did you? It's my no sweet.
No, of course not. My goodness, what a fuss you're making. Naturally, when you go around picking on things that are weaker than you are, well, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I never shouted. I haven't got any courage at all. I even scared myself. Look at the bag under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Why is that?
Well, why don't you try counting sheep?
That doesn't do any good. I'm afraid of him.
Oh, that's too bad. Why don't you come along with us? We're on our way to see the wizard now, to get him a heart.
And him a brain.
Sure, he could give you some courage.
Well, once you feel degraded in the company of a cowardly lion, I
Oh, no, of course not.
Gee, talking nice of you. My life has been simply unbearable. Even my family told me. When I was just a little cub, my father took me up to the top of a high mountain and said, Titania! Oh, wait, wrong story. He said, one day, son, all of this will be yours. I was terrified.
Why is that?
I'm scared of heights.
Oh, well, it's all right now. The wizard will fix everything.
At least you'll be safe if I go with you.
Why is that?
No self-respecting wild animal will come near me.
Sure to get a brain, a heart, a home, the noise. We're out to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz. Here's the wizard, the wizard, if ever a wizard was. If ever a wizard was, the wizard of Oz is on. Because of the wonderful wizard of Oz. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz.
Optimism. Happiness is totally misplaced. Now, shall I squash them out like the interfering bugs they are? Or shall I be witty and creative? The bug alternative is attractive, but it's messy, so witty and creative wins the day. Something with poison in it, I think. With poison, but attractive to the eye, just like me, and soothing to the smell. Poppies, poppies, poppies! This lethal lullaby will put them to sleep forever. And then the ruby slippers will be mine!
This yellow brick road seems to go on forever. If you're tired, Dorothy, you can take a shortcut. Let's go.
I think poppies are my favorite flower.
It smells so wonderful. And the singing.
I hear it too. It sounds just like the heavenly semaphores.
Oh, what's happening? I can't walk anymore. I'm so sleepy.
Oh, here, give us your hands and we'll pull you along.
Oh, no. I can't. I have to take just a little rest.
Oh, no, you can't rest now. We've got to go on.
Come to think of it, a bad idea, right?
Don't you start too?
It's the poppies. That's what's doing it.
Help! Help! Why are you screaming at a time like this? No one will hear you. Help! Help!
I hear you, Scarecrow, and though I may not be able to reverse the magic of the Witch West, I may be able to counter it with some magic of my own.
It's snowing.
Ah, unusual weather we're having, ain't it?
Oh no, he's rusted again. Give me the oil can, quick.
I don't have the oil can.
I just realized something.
What's that?
I think it might be in the basket. Is it?
Dorothy, you're awake.
Please enjoy a 10-minute intermission. Snacks will be available for purchase outside the theater.
ahead, Scarecrow. Ring the doorbell.
All right, here goes.
Who rang that bell? Don't do that.
We did.
Did you read
Read what?
the notice
What notice?
on the door as says the nose on my face? It's, just a minute. Bell on door. Please knock. Well, that's more like it. Now, state your business.
We want to see the wizard.
Oh, the wizard? Oh, but nobody can see the Great Oz. Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I've never seen him.
Well, then how do you know there is one?
Because, well, if there wasn't a wizard, then why would you be here?
Oh, please. Please, ma'am, we've got to see the wizard. The Good Witch of the North sent me.
Prove it.
She's wearing the slippers she gave her.
Well, bust my butt. Why didn't you say that in the first place? That's the horse with a different color.
Who's he calling a horse if he wasn't on the other side of that door?
Oh, he's coming out.
He'd be on this side.
Welcome to the Emerald City.
Oh, thank you.
Have you come far?
Oh, just the longest of ways. You have no idea.
Believe me, every step is worth it. Have you any idea just how wonderful this place really is?
I've been trying to imagine it, but I haven't got a brain.
They say I'd fall in love with it if I had a heart.
Which is the one place I don't need courage, because there's nothing to scare me. Is there?
There's a garden spot, I'm told, where it's never too hot, and it's never too cold, where you're never too young, and you're never too old, and you're never too thin or tall, and you're never too anything at all.
It's all true. Not too mad and we're not too safe. Don't compare, we don't complain. All we do is just sit tight. 'Cause it's all so downright right.
Here we wash with soap and brush, we make it clean and fair. Half here, half there, with bread and straws. That's how we keep you young and fair and follow around our laws. Rub here, rub there, whether it's in or rust. That's how we keep you young and fair and there you'll seldom lost. We can make a dimple smile out of a frown.
Can you even dye my eyes to match my gown? Jolly good town. Clip, clip here, clip there, we dip them up his claws.
That's your nerve, some affair, never win the
Start to work them on. Take it out for lunch and then that's till we're done. Jolly good fun. Ha ha ha, hop hop home, a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. That's how we laugh the day away with a ha ha ha, 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 in the merry old land, merry old land, merry old, merry old, merry old land of Oz. That's how we laugh the day away with a ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha,
Who's harm? Who's harm? It's the witch! Oh, the witch followed us here.
What's she doing with all that smoke?
She's writing with it. What's it say? What's it say?
Surrender, Dorothy.
The wizard will explain it. To the wizard! To the wizard! To the wizard!
Everything is all right. It's all right. The green purple Oz has got matters well in hand, I hope. And so we can all go home now. Going home. And I didn't you hear me? I said go home.
But that's what we're trying to do, ma'am. That's why we've got to see the wizard right away. All four of us.
Orders are nobody can see the great Oz. Not nobody, not know how.
Oh, I thought I was on my way home.
You just gotta make him see, Dorothy.
Dorothy? Did you say Dorothy? The witch's Dorothy?
In person.
Well, that makes a difference. All of you wait here. I'll announce you at once.
Did you hear that? He'll announce us at once. I've as good as got my brain.
I can fairly hear my heart beating.
We'll be home in time for supper.
In just another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king! If I were king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince, my regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, and not chintz. I command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a whoop and a whoop and a royal growl. Whoop. As I click my heel, oh, the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls kowtow, and the sparrow would take wing. Were king. Rabbit would show respect to me. The chipmunks genuflect to me. And my tail would lash. I would show compassion. After wrap him up in cellophane.
What if it were a brontosaurus?
Well, I'd show him who's king of the forest. How? Courage. What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes the flag on the mast wave? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the mistiness or the dusky dust? Courage. What makes the muskrat guard his musk? Courage. What makes the sphinx the seventh wonder? What makes the dawns come up like thunder? Courage. What makes the Hottentot so hot? What puts the ape in apricot? What have they all got that I ain't got?
Courage!
You can say that again.
Courage is the thing of things.
With courage, I'd be king of kings.
And the whole year round, I'd be hailed and crowned by every living being.
Go home. The wizard says go away.
Go away? Oh, but surely...
The wizard has spoken. He's deaf to all appeals.
Looks like we came a long way for nothing. I thought I was on my way home.
And I got a permit just for the occasion.
Oh, Auntie Em was so good to me, and I never appreciated it. Running away and hurting her feelings. Professor Marvel says she may be sick. She may even be dying, and it's all my fault. I'll never forgive myself. Never, never, never.
Please don't cry anymore. I'll take you to the wizard somehow.
Oh, thank you.
That's all right. I knew an un myself once. This way. Follow me.
Actually, guys, wait a minute. I don't think I want to see the wizard this much. I better wait for you guys outside.
Yo, what's wrong? The wizard's gonna give you some courage.
I'd be too scared to ask him for it.
Come on, Lion. We'll be scared together.
Oh,
What happened?
somebody pulled my tail.
Oh, you did it yourself.
Ow. I'm such a butterboss.
This way. Step right up. The great Oz awaits you.
Tell me when it's over.
I'm Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? And who are you?
I am Dorothy, the small and meek. We've come to ask you...
Silence!
Jimmy Crickets.
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man.
Oh,
You dare come to me for a hurt, do you? You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of coliginous junk?
Well, yes, you see, we were on the yellow brick road and...
Quiet!
Oh, God.
And you, Scarecrow, had the effrontery to ask for a brain. You billowing bale of bovine fodder?
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, Your Excellency. I mean, Your Wizardry.
Enough! And you, Lion? Well,
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Frightening him like that when he came to you for help.
silence, whippersnapper. The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your requests.
What did you say? Are you all right? Just a little deaf? Oh, what did you say? He's going to help us after all.
he is.
But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task.
Small task. Oh, no. Well, you saying it is half done.
Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But if you do that, we'll have to kill her to get it.
Bring me the broomstick and I'll grant your request. Now go.
But what if she kills us first?
I said go!
I'm already gone.
Back to Kansas.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about us.
We're not going empty-handed.
You can say that again!
Which made her castle?
No one knows for sure.
You mean no one's ever gone there?
Well, plenty of people have gone there, but no one's ever come back.
Oh, boy.
Well, there's no yellow brick road to follow now. There's no road at all to land at the Winkies.
Winkies? What's Winkies?
Once they were people very like us, but then the wicked witch made them her slaves. I hope the same thing doesn't happen to you. Oh, so do I. Keep going to the west where the sun sets. Is that the best way to find the wicked witch? You don't have to find her, Dorothy. When the wicked witch knows you're in the land of the Winkies, she'll find you. Good luck.
Sometimes it's a good thing not to have a brain. I have the wits to be scared.
And I haven't had the heart to fail.
And I haven't. Say goodbye, the wizard!
How could you portray Dorothy like this?
I could stay here. That's one way of doing it.
Shame on you. You're even more of a coward than I thought.
Easy for you to speak. You're just made of straw, okay? And you're made of pink. I am only weak.
Very weak.
Verging on flabby.
It's all right, Lion. You can just stay here if you'd like.
I'd like, oh, how I'd like. But if you really need me, I'll tell you.
That's more like it. Stout fellow. Ready to go, Dorothy?
Best foot forward.
Oh, decisions, decisions. I'm coming. Let's go.
poppies failed me. Fate ordained that Oz delivered the mellifluous little baggage into my territory. But how to bring her here before me? Winkies! Winkies! Come forth! Enough! Silence! Quiet! Why do you insist on singing that loathsome dirge?
Since you put your foot through our drum, how else are we supposed to keep in step?
What does it even mean, anyways?
You mean yo-hee-yo, yo, yo-hee-yo, yo, yo-hee-yo, yo.
Next time I enslave a whole nation, I must check their intelligence first. Nico, where are you, my commander of aerobatic apes?
I need you to rouse your men and snatch up the sickening little girl and her equally nauseating little dog. Exhausted? What do you mean you're exhausted? Very well. I'll conjure up a plague to take the fight out of her. But which of my creepy, crawly creations shall it be? The flibberty gibbet? No. The fly-by-night? No. I've got it. The jitterbug. Well, may you gibber. I've got no more infectious plague in my book of spells. Once bitten, they won't stop dancing till they drop. And once they do, you'll be there to snatch up the sickening little girl and her equally nauseating little dog. Now go, go, do my bidding! Soon those little slippers will grace my dainty feet.
Does anyone know where any of us are?
We passed a notice a while back.
You mean the notice that said, "Welcome to the haunted forest"?
No, the one that said, if you've gotten this far, you're lost.
Here's another notice.
Oh, I hope it's more reassuring.
I'd
turn back if I were you.
Fine.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh, I believe there are ghosts around here.
You believe in ghosts?
But don't you believe in ghosts?
No. Why only
Oh, Tin Man!
Are you all right?
I do believe in ghosts. I do believe in ghosts. I do believe in ghosts. I do. Oh, so do I. Did you just hear what I just heard?
That noise don't come from an ordinary bird.
Maybe just a cricket or a critter in the trees.
giving me the jitters and the joints around the knees?
I think I see a shadow and it's fuzzy and it's furry.
I haven't got a heart, but I'm full of palpitation. With Monica the Forest, I don't like this situation.
Are you gonna stand around and let him fill us full of horror?
I'd like to work him down! But I think I lost my
It's a who's this?
It's a who's this? It's a what's this? It's a what's this?
Who's that?
Who's there? Who's where? Anywhere!
Who's that hiding in the treetops? Who's that rascal? Jitterbug. Should you catch him? Sing round you away from the jitterbug. The bees and the bees and the bats and the trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. But the bees and the bees and the bats and the trees, they don't do what the trees. Just be careful of that rascal. Go away from the jitterbug. Terrible, horrible buzz. But the bees and the bees and the bats and the trees, they don't do what the jitterbug does. Just be careful of that rascal. Go away from the jitterbug. Jitterbug. The jitterbug. The jitterbug.
take the basket and throw him in the deepest point of the river and drown him.
No. You can have the slippers yourself. I don't want them. Just give me back Toto, please.
That's a good little girl. I knew you'd see reason. Ow! Catch him, you fool! As far away as you can.
He got away.
Which is more than you'll ever do. You see this, my pretty? That's how much longer you got left, and it isn't long, my dear. Just long enough for me to devise a wildly entertaining, yet equally painful death for you. Of course, there is one route of escape, but the cliff is sheer and the rocks are very, very sharp. So if you do decide to go that way, be a dear and leave the shoes on the windowsill. It'll save them from having to take them off your corpse.
How can anyone be so nasty, mean, and cruel?
Lots and lots of practice.
Oh, I'm frightened. Auntie Em, I'm so frightened.
Dorothy?
Auntie Em? Oh, Auntie Em, I'm here in Oz. The witches locked me in her castle. Oh, I'm trying so hard to get back to you, Auntie Em.
Dorothy?
Oh, no, please don't leave, Auntie Em.
Auntie Em! Auntie Em! I'll give you Auntie Em, my pretty!
What's that? That's the castle, the wicked witch. Dorothy's in that awful. Why can't I have Dorothy in there?
Oh, don't cry now. We haven't got the oil can with us. You've been resting in it as it is.
Oh, but they say it has 1,000 rooms. How are we ever gonna get to her?
It's Toto.
Oh, here, Toto.
He'll lead us to Dorothy.
Whoa, wait. What's that? Do you see that? What?
Look out! I think I got a plan on how to get us in there.
He's got a plan.
It might not work,
It might not work,
but it's got a chance.
it's got a chance.
The only thing is, it's very, very dangerous. What do you say?
I say, anyone else got a plan? I say we listen to scarecrows.
Okay, first we get a hold of 3 winky uniforms.
Fellas?
And now how are we going to do that? I
Fellas?
don't know, but the whole plan depends on it.
Fellas, we don't gotta look far.
Why is that?
They're right behind us.
sand in the hourglass is almost empty.
1, 2,
Oh, Toto, I knew you'd come back. Oh, you wonderful dog.
Hurry, we've got no time to lose.
We can't go back the way we came.
What about the window?
The cliff is sheer.
Don't worry, you can hang on to my tail, and I'll hang on to my claws.
Oh, you're all so wonderful.
I just hope my courage holds out.
We
Oh,
just
your
hope your
tail
tail
holds
holds out.
To the window! Going so soon! We won't hear it.
Well,
I think we've outstayed our welcome.
Bring around the Rosie a pocket full of spears. Santa time around for all of you, the last to go will see the first three before her. And your mighty little mud, too. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who shall be the first to go? Lion, girl, tin man? No. My groom chooses Scarecrow.
Oh, no. Please, no.
What's the matter, Scarecrow? Don't you want to be my old flame?
no.
Stay out of this, Miss Mouth. I'll get to you eventually. For now, watch your friend go up in flames.
No, please.
What are you doing with that?
No.
No, don't do it! Shoot! Oh, look what you've done, you cursed brat! I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! Who would have thought a good little girl like you could ruin my beautiful wickedness? Oh!
She's dead. You've killed her.
I didn't mean to. Really, it's just that she was gonna set him on fire.
Hail to Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead.
Hail to Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead!
You are now our queen.
Oh, well, it's very kind of you, but I have to get back to Kansas. Oh, witch's broom. May we have it?
Please, take it, Wendy.
Oh, thank you. Now we can go to the Wizard of Oz and tell him that the Wicked Witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch is dead! Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh, witch, the Wicked Witch. Ding dong, the Wicked Witch is dead. She's so Let's go up and sing and ring the bells of ding dong.
Step forward if you dare. Can I believe my eyes? Why have you come back?
Sir, we did what you told us. We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. We melted her.
Oh, you liquidated her, eh? Very resourceful.
Yes, sir. We led you to keep your promise to us. You please, sir.
Not so fast, not so fast. I'll have to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow. Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz. I said come back tomorrow.
You are truly great and powerful. You keep your promises.
Do you presume to criticize the great and powerful Oz, you ungrateful creatures? Be lucky that I'm giving you an audience tomorrow instead of 20 years from now. The great and powerful Oz has spoken. Go. I said go. Oh, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you? You are? Oh, well, I don't believe you.
I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except me.
You humbug?
Yeah, that's exactly so. I'm a humbug.
Oh, you're a very bad man.
Oh, no, my dear. I'm a very good man, just a very bad wizard.
Well, what about the heart you promised Tin Man?
What about the brain you promised Scarecrow? Why, anyone could have a brain. That's a mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have things called universities, where men go to become great thinkers. And when they come out, they think deep thoughts with no more brain than you've got. But they have got one thing you haven't got, a diploma. Therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Universitatis Comediaria e Plurisuno, I hereby confer to you the honorary degree of
PhD.
Yeah, that's, Doctor of Theology.
Some of the square root of any two sides when I isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Joy
got a brain. How can I ever make you enough? See, you can't. As for you, my fine friend, you're under the unfortunate delusion that just because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men who are called heroes, who take their fortitude out of the mothballs and parade down the main streets of the city. And they've got no more courage than you've got, but they have got one thing you haven't got, a medal. Therefore, by meritorious conduct, extraordinary valor, conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I hereby award you the Triple Cross. You're now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Oh, joy! I'm speechless.
As for you, my gadmalized friend, you want a heart, do you? You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts can never be made practical until they can be made unbreakable.
Oh, but I still want one.
Back where I come from, we have men who do nothing but good deeds all day. They're called good deed doers. And their hearts are no bigger than yours, but they have got one thing you haven't got, a testimonial. Therefore, by consideration of your kindness, I take pleasure at this time in awarding you a small token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
Oh, look, it ticks, listen to my heart, it ticks. Read what I said, award it to courage, ain't it the truth?
Oh, they're all so wonderful.
Hey, what about Dorothy?
Yeah.
I don't think that there's anything in there for me.
Dorothy next.
Well, you forced me into cataclysmic decision. The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her myself.
Oh, will you? Could you? Oh, but are you clever enough of a wizard to manage it?
Child, you're coming too quick. I'm an old Kansas man myself. Premier balloonist, par excellence in Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company. Till one day, while performing spectacular feats of the stratospheric skill, the balloon failed to return at fair.
It did.
Frightened, were you? You're talking to the man who was laughed in the face of death, sneered at doom, and chuckled at catastrophe. I was petrified. Then suddenly, the wind changed, and the balloon landed here in Misnomer City, where it was then instantly claimed first wizard for Lux.
Deluxe, from the French, pertaining to luxury.
Well, the job came with few luxuries, but I took it anyway, pretending the balloon against a quick advent payload. And in that conveyance, my dear girl, we will now return to land E. Learn this unit. Step this way. Citizens of Oz, I, your wizard, per Arda Alda, am about to embark on a technically unexplainable journey to the outer stratosphere. To converse, confer, and otherwise hard knock with my brother wizards. I hereby decree, until that time, if any I return, that Scarecrow shall rule my stead, due to his highly superior brains. Assisted by Tin Man, by virtue of his magnificent heart, and Lion, by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would me. And now, folks, I believe it is now time to cast off. Climb aboard, Dorothy, climb aboard.
Climb aboard, Missy, while the wind's in your favor.
All right. Oh. Where's Toto?
Don't worry, I'll get
I
him.
don't have him. I can't leave without him.
Don't let go of the rope.
Oh, please, Professor, you've got to come back.
This is highly irregular procedure.
Oh, no, Professor, you can't leave without me.
I can't. I'm afraid it's too late.
Oh.
No, my dear. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. That idiot guard just ruined my accident.
I'll never get home.
It's okay, Dorothy. You can stay with us.
Yeah. I have to get back to Kansas.
Don't you love us, Dorothy?
You know I do. But there's a place and a people that I love more. And now it's further than the furthest dream. Oh, Scarecrow, I'll never see Kansas again as long as I live.
Never is a very, very long time, Doris.
Oh, will you help me? Can you help me?
Oh, but you don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have.
Why, of course.
Then why didn't you tell her sooner?
Because she wouldn't have believed me.
She had to find it out for herself. Dorothy, what do you know?
Well, I think it's that it's not enough just to want to see Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. It's that if I ever go looking for my heart's desires ever again, I won't look any further than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, then I never really lost it to begin with. Is that it?
That's all it is. But that's too easy. I should have thought of it for you.
I should have felt it in my heart. Me too, if I had the courage of my conviction.
Oh, but no, she had to find it out for herself. And now, those slippers will take you back to Kansas in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto.
My goodness, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye. Love you all so much. Goodbye, Tin Man. Oh, don't cry, it'll rust so dreadfully.
Oh, now I know I have a heart, because it's breaking.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Lion. I know it isn't right, but I'm going to miss the way you used to holler before you found your courage.
When you go, I'm going to be doing a little more hollering.
Oh, dear Scarecrow. Oh, my first and dearest friend here. I think perhaps I'll miss you most of all.
Having a brain doesn't make parting any easier. Goodbye, Dorothy. I'll think of you always.
Are you ready now? Oh, yes. Please take me before I change my mind and stay forever.
Close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times. And think to yourself over and over, there's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
1.
There's no place like home.
2.
There's no place like home.
3. Goodbye, Dorothy. Goodbye. There she is. Dorothy. See, Tom Kicker, she's over here. And tell Emmy, and better bring a blanket.
Hello, Oz.
Oz? My name's Chester, but you can call me whatever you like.
Uncle Henry, you were the guard.
I'm gonna guard you now, honey. I'll see you come to no more harm. Is she alright? There was a moment there when I thought she left us.
Oh, but I did leave you, Uncle Henry. That's just the trouble. I tried to get back for days and days.
Sounds like a bad dream.
Oh, it wasn't a dream.
Sure it wasn't. And this here's your old pal Zeke.
Oh, Lion.
No, and this here's Hickory.
Couldn't forget my face, could you?
Oh, of course not, but where's Scarecrow?
Scarecrow.
Who the heck's Scarecrow?
Scarecrow?
I got the blanket you asked for. She all right?
She'll be fine.
Oh, you lost all your stuffing.
Stuffing?
And what'll happen to the field mouse that you had in your stomach?
You gave me more than field mouse. I had a whole bundle of kittens in there.
Dorothy! Oh, Auntie Em! Dorothy! Auntie Em! Dorothy, baby! Oh, you're safe! And you're well! Oh, all thanks to you, Auntie Em. You showed me how to use the slippers.
No, honey, I'm not going to use the slipper on you. You didn't do anything to deserve it.
No. You don't understand. This was a real, truly live place. And I remember some parts of it weren't very nice. But you were all here, and most of it was wonderful. You kept resting up. You kept pulling your own tail, and you were a humbug.
Let's not get personal.
Why doesn't anyone believe me?
Of course we believe you, sweetie, but now I really think we should get you off to bed.
Well, but how's the house? I found the witch, you know.
The storm passed right by it.
And, wasn't the house that fell on this gold?
Who's the telegraph pole? We won't be hearing from that old biddy till he gets out of plaster.
Oh, then Toto's safe. You hear that, Toto? We're safe. And we're going home. Home, and you're all here. And I'm never gonna leave ever, ever again. Because I love you all. No, Auntie Em. There really is no place like home.
that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow. Why